Hello, I'm Nan Simonson, and I am the author of Aging Powerfully. The point of the book being that with lifestyle modalities, we can expect to live decades longer than we might otherwise if we weren't considering that lifestyle can be medicine. It has been proven to allow us to add years to our life of health, not just years. And one of the pillars of lifestyle as medicine is, at least in the medical practice that I've been with for 6 years, Lifestyle Medical here in Riverside, California, and Redlands, California. Um, there are 6 pillars according to the College of Lifestyle Medicine. We've kind of consolidated into 4, and that is nutrition, which is whole food plant-based or plant forward or focused. The exclusion of, or the, I'll say, care to avoid addictive substances is part of that. And then movement every day. And I won't get into the details about that because I've talked about that a lot. Community is essential to allow us to connect with others, and us connecting with them, because that becomes a priority. We are then caring for ourselves emotionally and mentally and physically. And resilience. And under resilience, we have stress management and we have prioritizing sleep. Well, sleep is also essential for health. Looking at 7 to 9 as a general parameter, but it's got to be prioritized. But now we'll talk about stress management. Stress management means that in everyday life, we have a way of calming our what we call parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest system, as opposed to the fight or flight, so that our body can, not feeling fear, not feeling that we have to protect ourselves, that the limbic system isn't geared up for a challenge. We can then let our body do what it does naturally, and that is digest well. The brain can clear out amyloid plaque. A lot of this goes on at night during sleep, but things go on during the day as well. So what I want to focus on today are some of the key ways that we can help de-stress. One of them is breathing exercises. I believe I've spoken about that before. I'll just tell you again a rather simple one to remember, and it's a popular one because it's effective, and that's the 4-7-8 breathing rhythm. Dr. Weil has been given credit for this. I also heard somebody recently give the military credit for that, although I've always believed what they contributed was box breathing: 4 in, hold 4, 4 out, hold 4, 4 in, hold 4, 4 out, 4. Whereas Andrew Weil's protocol is breathe in quickly for 4, but deeply. 4, hold for 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out for 8. That longer exhale, by nature, will slow our heart down and help calm us down, and do that 3, 4, 5 times. That's a really good way to distress. But what else? You won't hear anybody talk about the value of practicing relaxation methods without mentioning meditation. And if I said, how many of you out there practice meditation? There are some of you that do it on a regular basis. Some of you have been trained, transcendental meditation. I've done meditation in a regular way, and done it as best I could. I'll just leave it at that. Counting my breaths, losing track, not counting, but paying attention to my breath, and fighting the thoughts or letting them float away, to different degrees of success. I heard recently somebody, as they were referring to ways to age well, keep your brain strong, talk about something called Satanama meditation. And well, one of the groups that I'm with today, and that is our PowerPoints group that I meet with on Tuesdays, 1:45 Pacific Daylight Time, sent me an article about it, and it was a formalized explanation of this ancient Kundalini, come on, man, Kundalini yogic practice of meditative action. And you're going to see what I mean. But first, I'm going to read the first paragraph of the article that she sent me. Now, I'm going to link in this video, or under this video in descriptions, I'm going to link this article, and it's really quite comprehensive. I recommend you read it, print it, and use it for deepening your understanding. And then I came to a consolidation of the 7 reasons, the 7 principles that I attribute the value of this yogic practice to what we're all aiming for, and that is I hope we're all aiming for something that we've been talking about recently called a wellness vision. And I'm going to read and remind you of why that is important. What we're looking to do with a wellness vision is to understand, to highlight what we most desire to experience, create, or achieve by imagining ourselves living an ideal state of health. What we want to experience, create, or achieve by imagining ourselves living an ideal state of health. Well, one of the ideals in a healthy body is to be able to sink into the parasympathetic nervous system, that rest and digest, and a way of calming ourselves. Meditation is one of the best ways to do that. So I'm going to read the first paragraph of the article that Stephanie, her name is Stephanie, and yes, it's the Stephanie of the yogurt, the soy yogurt. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my video on YouTube, YouTube.com/Nan, easy soy yogurt, and easy and expensive soy yogurt. She's credited there for that. It's the easiest thing I've done that can create something that I have now every day. And it is this marvelous soy yogurt of nothing but a carton of soy, ultimately, nothing but a carton of soy milk, and a starter that you can take from the existing yogurt that you've made, but that's another video. Okay, so I'm reading this. Satanama meditation is becoming scientifically recognized as a powerful tool for preventing or stopping Alzheimer's disease, increasing all aspects of cognitive function, which are perception, thinking, reasoning, and remembering, and reducing stress levels while improving short-term memory. That's saying a heck of a lot. And then it goes on to talk about studies that have proven this to be so. So this recipes link, not recipe, this, well, yeah, recipe for behavior. This article's link is going to be in the description of this video. And this is what I've written, and I'm just going to read you what I printed out so that I don't lose track. Satanama meditation is also known as Kirtan Kriya, pronounced Kirtan, K-E-E-R-T-A-N, but that's not the spelling of it. Kriya, Kirtan Kriya. A meditation practice rooted in Kundalini Yoga. It's considered quick, powerful, and protective for several reasons. Number one, it's simple and structured. The meditation involves repeating the mantra sa, ta, na, ma, while using specific mudras, which are hand positions, and visualizations. This structure makes it easy to learn and practice consistently. Since I brought it up and I got the article and I understood just what to do and how to do it, even though I'd even done it before I understood, because it was something I could do with my rudimentary knowledge of it, and that was those words, those symbols, those words that symbolize, and you'll hear what they symbolize, as well as the mudras, which were the hand gestures, but you'll hear more than that. Number 2, mantra power. Each syllable of the mantra has a specific meaning. Sa refers to birth or infinity. Ta, life or existence. Na, meaning death or transformation. Ma, rebirth and regeneration. In other words, it's a flow of life. Sa, ta, na, ma. Repeating these syllables is believed to connect the practitioner with the cycle of creation and the flow of life. When using the mantra in meditation, there are 3 voices. The singing voice, which represents the voice of action, the whispering voice, which represents the voice of the inner mind, and finally, the silence, the mantra being repeated in your mind only, the spiritual voice. When singing the notes, A, G, F, G is recommended. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. That would be my singing. Would be the stating it in a whisper, and then the other mentally. The mudras, the use of specific mudras, meaning hand gestures, and I'll explain what that is, while chanting the mantra is thought to stimulate different parts of the brain, promoting balance and focus. The way that looks is thumb to finger, forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, and back again. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. See what I mean? It kind of keeps you busy enough not to float away into meditative stress. All right, then visualization. Practitioners visualize the mantra traveling in through the top of their head and out through their third eye. Some say that, call that the L pathway, the in through the head, out through the eye, and you can kind of imagine that kind of a flow. Some that I've looked at, rather than referring to the head and the third eye, will recommend visualizing it going up and down the spine while chanting. All of this is said to enhance the flow of energy through the chakras, promoting overall well-being. And then time efficiency. The meditation can be done in as little as 6 minutes, 12 minutes, or 30, making it accessible to people with busy schedules. Despite its relative brevity, it's highly effective in creating a sense of peace and balance. And I agree, even the 6-minute one. Now, how do you, well, let me first of all explain what the 6 would look like. It would be a minute for out loud. Sa, ta, nama, repeated again and again and again using the mudras. Then a whisper, same thing, using the mudras. Then 2 minutes, so a minute, 2 minutes for silence in your mind, repeating it, using the mudras. Again, the whole time visualizing the energy flowing and out, or up and down the spine. And then back to the whisper, and then back to out loud. You would double those numbers in order to go for 12. I did 12 last night before I went to bed. Number 6, so we looked at it's being simple and structured. The mudra is power, or mantra is powerful, and what the power is what it represents and symbolizes. The mudras, using your hands, the visualization, we're using the energy flow, time efficiency. 6 is the psychological benefits. Research has shown that practicing satanama meditation can improve cognitive function, reduce stress, enhance emotional health. It's also used as a therapeutic tool for addressing issues like depression and PTSD, and the Alzheimer's Research and Prevention Foundation recommends 12-minute versions performed daily to prevent or stop the progression of Alzheimer's. That's saying a lot. At 7, we have energetic protection. The combination of chanting, mudras, and visualization is believed to create a protective aura around the practitioner, yielding or shielding them from negative influences and enhancing their resilience. That sounds magical. I'll take it. Overall, the integration of sound, touch, and visualization in Shatanama meditation creates a holistic practice that quickly and effectively enhances mental, emotional, and spiritual health. So after I read this and I thought, okay, I'm going to try to do 12. I tried to figure out, how do I do my meditation and still keep track of where I am, how many minutes I've done any one of these. Actually, I did it with the 6 minute, and I counted, and I think it was about 15 shatanamas, but that was hard to do too. Then I was concentrating on the words, the syllables, the fingers, the energy, and trying to keep track of 15 segments of 5 times 3 in order to get a minute in. Then I watched a video and it made it much easier. And I sent Stephanie the video and she liked it as well. So I'm going to post 2 videos, one a 6-minute, and that's somebody who offers this kind of meditation in different at different lengths. And then I'm going to post another link for a 12-minute, which is somebody else who also offers this. If you go online, you're going to see so much about this meditation. It's well established. It's now not only well established in the yogic community, but it's now well established to be a valid, scientifically proven form of relaxation and de-stressing, but also neurologically strengthening modality. And that's it. I hope you like this video. Share it with somebody, because I don't know, frankly, I don't know many people who couldn't use something that's workable and that might be their cup of tea. I think I've found my cup of tea here. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a great day. I know I'm going to. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. I am, oh, couldn't find the right button. Again, bye.